The past few days and weeks, we in Meghalaya have seen that many of our political representatives are doing a lot of hopping, party hopping, creating new parties, and there has been a lot on offer. There are rumors of a lot of money having changed hands, and not just rumors. The fact that so many new posts have been created, political appointees and new chairmen have come on board. All this is nothing but political opportunism. All of these people have been trying to justify this in many ways, saying that it is being done for you and me, for the constituents, and that for so long they have sat in the opposition and that they need to be part of the ruling government to be able to serve better. But we know what it is, and we should call it out for what it is. We can no longer be subjected to such lies, because what it is that these are self-serving representatives. They are trying to secure for themselves a position, perks, and power. And so we will not take this lying down. And it is not true that you need to be in the ruling party, in the ruling side of government to be able to serve the people. And we will be seeing more and more of this. But you and me, people of Meghalaya, can do better. We don't need to take this lying down. And as I said, it's not just that new posts have been created. Of late, we find that people have started flagging the coal issue, the illegal coal mining. For years, many of us have been talking about this and about how it has been bleeding our state, not just in terms of financial resources that have not come into the state exchequer, which means that your children and my children and all of us have not had our rights to education, to healthcare, to better roads, because there is pilferage and this diversion of this money. And it is not just that. This illegality and this criminality, if we take it as what it is and don't challenge it, it is actually destroying the very fabric of our society. And so we need to change the discourse. We need to change the way politics is done in this state. And it is possible. It is possible that we find an alternative and that you and me start dictating about what kind of governance we want and what kind of politicians and public representatives we want. We have seen that sadly in Meghalaya, all our development indicators are worse than all the states which we think are actually underdeveloped in this country. Be it education, be it indicators on health, be it livelihoods and the ability to earn a living. We are at the bottom. And this is because for years we have allowed this kind of political class to emerge and to dictate our lives. You know, it is very easy, and all you can say is no comment when you don't have an ideological basis for the things and the decisions you take. If everything that you do is based on calculations of how you can retain power, you're going to push us to the brink, of actually accepting the worst of what we can have. There are also those who talk about the fact that it doesn't matter that you change your football jerseys. But we have to call this out also for what it is. You're changing your football jerseys to suit yourself. It is not for us, the people. And in fact, it is game fixing and a self-goal. That is what it is. And the fact that our politics doesn't seem to be based on principles is what is making it difficult for us to even have a long-term vision, where we can finally pull up our state when it comes to development indicators and the overall safety and security in our society. Now, the way we are heading is actually towards rampant corruption and criminality. We teach our children that they should not lie, they should not thieve, and we pull them up for this. And yet we are afraid to pull up our political representatives when this is exactly what they are doing. We cannot be living this kind of double standards. And it is time that we change. And it is possible that we change. We cannot accept that this is the way things are going to be. And this is how it is. And we are powerless. We are not powerless, And keeping quiet and giving up is not an option. So I urge all of us citizens to actually be observant and to call out the political dramas that are taking place and will take place for what they are. That they are not in your interest and my interest, and they are definitely not going to secure your rights and my rights. And we have to build that alternative. We have to work towards, fostering that hope that our state and you and me can do better.